I was a real dummy. I couldn't add. I couldn't subtract. I couldn't multiply. I couldn't divide. Percentages made my head spin. Then they gave me America's #1 selling personal calculator, the Bomar Brain.
Thanks to the Bomar Brain, I'm no dummy anymore. Knock on wood.
The Bomar Brain, a perfect gift for the little dummy in all of us.
The King and I, tonight at 8.
Well, I think it's going to be pretty close. However, I saw Bobby beat Margaret, and I think that he's really a tough player. So I'd have to give him the edge over Billie Jean.
I think that if I had to bet money, I would bet on Bobby Riggs. If it's cool and it's going to save him in a 3 out of 5 set match, the only thing in Billie Jean's favor is 3 out of 5 sets. I favor Bobby Riggs.
Well, I think Bobby must start in as the favorite of the match. I think he's got a little bit too much control of the ball and know-how for the girls. Billie Jean will put up a fine match. I think it'll be a good contest, but I pick Bobby to win in 3 sets or 4 sets.
I think Riggs will win. I really think he's got a lot of stuff going for him. He's the con artist. You know, he can hit any kind of shot.
I hope Billie Jean King does. Again, I think it's a lot of hope because Riggs obviously has all the shots, but I am hoping so much that she ends up the winner of that contest.
I think Billie Jean. You do? Yeah. She plays a very aggressive game. She's very fast, and she plays, as some people say, very much like a man.
Bobby Riggs. I know Bobby for many years. I've played with him. I think that no matter what they want to say, the establishment of women tennis wants to say there is no way that a good woman can beat a fairly good man. There are 500 college players in America that can beat Billie Jean King, in my opinion.
I think probably Bobby Riggs will win it, but I think it's going to be a very exciting close match. I'm sure that Billie Jean King is going to put up a much more interesting fight than Margaret Court did. Billie Jean King.
Why?
Well, first of all, I think that Billie Jean King is an excellent player. I think that besides that, she's a beautiful lady, and I like beautiful ladies.
The following is an exclusive presentation of ABC Sports, live from the Astrodome in Houston, Texas. The tennis battle of the sexes, Billie Jean King versus Bobby Riggs.
America's #1 luxury car is Cadillac. #1 by more than double in sales and popularity. Cadillac offers for 1974 the leadership cars of the land. Cadillac 74 is #1 in choice, with 9 different models, plus luxury versions never before available, like the Fleetwood Talisman. Historically #1 in owner loyalty, Cadillac now offers its owners even greater luxury in interior appointments, and a new concept in instrument panel design. And traditionally, #1 in resale value, Cadillac adds even finer engine performance from start to stop. A new high-energy ignition system is available. There's a new level of quiet and rolling smoothness that is Cadillac at its very best. Cadillac 74, more than ever, America's #1 luxury car.
Georgie, you are about to see the investment idea of the century.
Al.
The electric fork.
Oh, Al.
I can get you in on the ground floor.
Al, I've got my money invested in something else.
More and more people are discovering savings accounts at Savings and Loans. The return is substantial, and your money is insured up to $20,000 by an agency at the federal government.
Al, is this the same guy who invented the folding waterbed?
That's not funny, Georgie. I almost drowned.
Your Savings and Loan wants you to know how money works.
When I'm not playing in one tennis tournament, I'm traveling to another. So I don't have time to fuss with my hair. But with Sunbeam's Mystic Curler Styler, I can curl my hair anywhere, without curlers. Sunbeam controls the heat. You control the mist. The Sunbeam Mystic Curler Styler. Oh. Now this is enough to curl your hair.
The Sunbeam Mystic Curler Styler. Makes a great gift, too.
Fortunately, tennis isn't my best game.
But this, I do know something about. Getting around the country in comfort and style, for me, that has to be a Cadillac. You know, I really like what they've done to this Eldorado for 1974. The new instrument panel, for one thing. I like the way it looks and the way it organizes things. But for me, the real pleasure in this car is in the driving. The engine advancements give you finer performance from start to stop. I like the traction and stability of front-wheel drive. I don't know how they do it year after year. But for me, Cadillac is America's #1 luxury car. If you agree with me that second best isn't good enough, why not go see your authorized Cadillac dealer? Life is too short to put it off for long.
The Wilson Autograph Series. Wood rackets that have been winning tennis matches and tennis players for a long time. Wood rackets that win more major tournaments than any other rackets in the country. The Jack Kramer, Stan Smith, and Billie Jean King autographs. Wood rackets that can help you play the best game you know how. Wilson. We're not #1 for nothing.
Can your iron do this? Look again. It's Sunbeam's self-cleaning shot of steam iron. Just touch this button for instant extra steam. Hot penetrating steam to set professional type creases in pants or pleated skirts. And every touch self-cleans the vents. The Sunbeam shot of steam iron and the spray shot of steam iron. Of course they're both self-cleaning. They're both from Sunbeam.